When people talk about autism, they usually talk about how it affects children. However, when they grow up, they face another big issue: extremely high unemployment rates. The Autism Society of Inland Empire and Awesome Adults put together a gathering to talk about the issue and try and raise awareness.
This event is to address the issue that the majority of adults with autism and autism spectrum disorders have difficulties obtaining jobs or landing in jobs they feel they're better suited for. And I happen to have a job. I'm in the 10% who do. I'm a grocery store clerk in Palm Desert.
It's about making people aware of the need for jobs for people with autism. There are a lot of adults with autism now, and there's going to be a lot more coming up in the future, and there just really isn't any jobs for them out there. And so if we can let the government know and businesses know that they're perfectly capable of working and actually have a lot of skills that are not recognized.
We recently received data from our local regional center that had a shocking 98% unemployment rate for our autism community. We have over 1,000 adults with autism that are regional center clients, and as of January 2015, only 23 of them were working at independent jobs.
To raise awareness, they got together to try and show people how adults with autism feel.
The signs were incredible today. These signs were all done by young adults with autism. What we did is put it online, and we gave them some extra time to process and put it in writing, which typically a lot of our adults are better writing things down than they would be trying to verbalize something on the spot. So all of the signs today were their words, which was just incredible to see the depth and how profound some of them are. One of the myths of autism is that because they don't show emotion, they don't feel emotion. And they do very deeply. Because you don't see them smile all the time or you don't see them cry all the time doesn't mean that they don't have a deep sense of regret or deep connections to happiness. So for me, that was one of the most profound things of today is seeing them with their voice out there saying what they want to say.
Businesses and people don't understand that people with autism are very capable in a variety of jobs.
They are just as good at performing manual tasks. There is a variance of cognition and social skills. They could still be trained with job coaching, job shadowing, and employment vocational training. I'm 35 years old, so I've been experienced with this my adult life, and I've been able to hold down jobs for years at a time. We need to examine what the person can do, what the person wants, and what the person is capable of doing, as well as to receive the proper training, job coaching, and to set their goals to do well at the work world.
So you may have people that are nonverbal, and then you may have people that are very verbal. So anywhere from the Dustin Hoffman character in Rain Man, where somebody may repeat themselves a lot, to someone like Sheldon Cooper on The Big Bang Theory, who's highly intelligent but doesn't have a lot of social skills.
The reason jobs are so important is that the services that they receive are completely inadequate and unable to train them in the types of jobs that they would flourish in.
So the typical services for young adults once they get out of the school system is the same services they've had for years, which is sorting hangers, working in group shops or workshops, which work well for many individuals. But for young adults on the spectrum, since it's a spectrum disorder, some of them are very intelligent. And so the system right now is putting our young adults into current programs instead of designing programs that would benefit them. It's a spectrum disorder, so they're all different. So that's why one program is not going to fit every single young adult with autism.
The systems that are in place really were built, for 20 years ago, not for people with autism who have very low social skills, communication issues, and some behavior. They're really built more for people like Down syndrome, who are more social, have decent communication, and very low behavior. So they're not fitting in these systems, and we need to change that.
Just if people can just offer them a chance and give them a chance to try something, and it doesn't hurt to try. If they can just offer the kids with autism a chance, offer them jobs, let them help out, and the pay doesn't have to be huge, but just something.
We live on our own. We sometimes are married with kids. Sometimes we go to college to obtain a good paying career. And many of us actually finish public school. I want other people to know that it's important.
There's a wide range, and there's not any two people with autism that are alike. It's very unique. There's a saying in the autism world, once you've seen one person with autism, you've seen one person with autism. So we need to embrace that. We're just different, and that's okay.
The autism community is a growing community, and opportunities are all they want. For more information, please visit ieautism.org.